on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. I been Steph Curry with the shot, been with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pop, boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick.
It's a Western Conference battle here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, as the Mavericks look to work the home court advantage. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. That's certainly what we have in store for us today. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Here's Thomas. Mavericks last season, Clark, were very tough down the stretch in games. Had a lot of players that shined all the time during crunch time.
Well, when you've got guys like Dirk and Monte that can create their own shot, it gives you a chance to win close games. It's a big reason they were 6-0 in overtime games, in my opinion.
Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. J.J. Barea is out there with Thomas. And it's Pachulia in at center. So that's who Dallas starts the second.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
And he gets it to go. 9 points for Steph Curry.
And the Mavs won close ones, as you said, but they knew how to close games out in general. 36-2 last year when winning moving into the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you, that's what veteran teams do. I mean, they close out games. They know how to finish. The Mavs have the leadership and presence to not let any lead slip away by being inattentive to details.
First free throw is good. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through, Clark. The best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work. There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks put together a nice one. He finished with 8 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Curry kicks to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. And they had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual, so clear, easy call.
He feeds it to Green. Iguodala outside. Thompson outside. Puts up a 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Thompson's got 7 now in this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Barea kicks to Thomas. They set the pick. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And yes, sir, that one drops. And now a 6-point Warrior lead.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
A nice shot by Barea.
And really the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
And guys, what a spark plug J.J. Barea has been throughout his career. When he comes in the game, you can feel the lift. We saw a couple games against Houston in the playoffs. Saw it back in 2011 in the championship season for the Mavs.
Great point. I mean, he has an energizing effect on his teammates, the fans, and the announcers. I mean, he just brings so much spirit and hustle to the games. Very hard not to root for a guy like that. And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Feeds to Iguodala. Here's Thompson. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Knocked loose. Here's Curry. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
Thomas a screen. Green against Parsons. Shot clock at 6. He kicks to Pachulia. That's in, and he's now 3 for 2 and looking sharp. 1:21 left to play in the first half. Passes it to Ezeli. The screen from Thompson. Here's the 3. Curry with another miss.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
And Thomas, here we go.
Oh, sticking too much.
And Curry pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always.
And we're through the first half of basketball.
Kevin, I'm here. Thomas checked in for Nowitzki. And Barea subbed in for Williams. Then for the Warriors, Festus Ezeli. He's checked in for Verejao. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Draymond Green is out there with Festus Ezeli. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense. But their defense... You know, G, you're talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
6 to shoot. McGee, the pass to Parsons. Barea dishes to Thomas. Dallas, no good that time either.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
Outside Curry. Looking to get it going, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Barea kicks to Thomas. No good. Great D that time from Curry. Warriors leading by 5. He dishes it to Iguodala. Outside, Green. To the inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Thomas outside. Here's Parsons. The shot from the low post is good. Parsons got 5.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.